Under President Obama, is America moving forward or backward? Under Obama, 45% more people are on food stamps. 750,000 fewer Americans have jobs, and home ownership is the lowest in 15 years. It's getting more expensive for healthcare, more expensive for gas, more expensive overall. The only thing moving forward under Barack Obama? Our national debt, up $5 trillion. 4 years of Obama moving America backward.
That's why I'm in this race, to offer change that we can believe in.
Well, we were lied to when Obama came through. Gave us a lot of hope and supposedly a lot of change. Well, I've got change in my pocket, but the hope is gone.
I have talked to so many people who were huge supporters of yours back in 2008. Right. And today they're not sure. I hear more and more that they're disappointed in you.
They're saying that President Obama is nothing like candidate Obama.
They're not happy with the way you're doing your job.
Barack Obama's a politician. He's not the prophetic leader of a movement.
He's been promising, to us, like whatever he's going to change. I don't see it yet.
If you're willing to work even harder in this election, I promise you change will come.
President Obama's campaign staff is already planning how to go negative on the Republican candidate.
It's fear this time. 2012, it's fear of the alternative.
The Obama campaign said they wanted to, quote, kill Mitt Romney, that you were going to trash him.
Because if you don't have any fresh ideas, then you use stale tactics to scare voters.
This Republican path to poverty passes like a tornado through America's nursing homes.
If you don't have a record to run on, then you paint your opponent as someone people should run from. Disguised as deficit reduction plans, it is really an attempt to impose a radical vision on our country. You make a big election about small things. They must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society.
The Republican National Committee is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I pledge allegiance to America's debt and to the Chinese government that lends us money, and to the interest for which we pay, compoundable, with higher taxes and lower pay, until the day we die.
Today's youth are being stuck with an enormous $16 trillion debt as the result of excessive government spending. Young people have never faced such a massive burden, and it threatens to wreck our economy and their future.
Make a difference at voteourfuture.com. Debt stinks.
President Obama says he's creating jobs, but he's really creating debt. The facts are clear. Obama's 4 deficits are the 4 largest in U.S. history. He's adding almost as much debt as all 43 previous presidents combined. And over 30 cents of every dollar Obama spends is borrowed, much of it from countries like China. He's not just wasting money, he's borrowing it and then wasting it. We can't afford 4 more years.
I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message. There are 2 very different paths the country can take. One is a path represented by the president, which at the end of 4 years would mean we'd have $20 trillion in debt, heading towards Greece. I'll get us on track to a balanced budget. The president's path will mean continuing declining in take-home pay. I want to make sure our take-home pay turns around and starts to grow. The president's path means 20 million people out of work, struggling for a good job. I'll get people back to work with 12 million new jobs. I'm going to make sure that we get people off of food stamps, not by cutting the program, but by getting them good jobs. America's going to come back, and for that to happen, we're going to have a president who can work across the aisle. I'll work with you. I'll lead you in an open and honest way, and I ask for your vote. I'd like to be the next president of the United States to support and help this great nation, and to make sure that we all together maintain America as the hope of the earth. I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message.